Anger. Anger is an emotion that consumes you, that consumes the other, that consumes the both. But if properly channeled, that can also help cultivate yourself. Let's first start from consuming you. It roasts your neurons, so that's good enough to know. It consumes the others, and when you hurt the others, of course, you know they hurt you too. You create a cycle, an endless one. I have had this experience, which is not really funny, but it's just sad actually. A person kept annoying me again and again, and I kept tolerating because Guruji said don't get angry. And then I've had it. so I thought one time I have to let this person know how I feel about the whole thing. And then I started thinking about what I could say that would annoy him the most. And I said that, and he got annoyed. But he got so annoyed, his face turned red, and before he could even launch on myself, he got so annoyed that he collapsed on the ground. And then I was so horrified, I realized what I had done. Of course, in a minute or two, he stood up and I apologized, and but the thing is, you see, anger maybe should be expressed right in the beginning, not in the form of anger, but in the form of concerns, so that it doesn't get a chance to grow to the depth and we start plotting our moves and actions and things like that. But anger comes actually from care. We care for something, and those ideas are meaningful to us, valuable to us, and when we are not able to address that and we are upset, it comes from discomfort and sometimes even helplessness. But all these emotions can have an extremely powerful effect if we realize how we can transform and channel. So, because it comes from a recognition of helplessness, why not we channel our energy to cultivate strength within us? That is where we feel we are lacking, and that is where we feel we are vulnerable, and that is what is making us angry. So anger shows us a window to look into our soul more closely. Anger opens up a space within us that gives us a clearer picture of where we are in terms of spiritual progress, or in terms of our social interaction, in terms of our relations, and in terms of our own relationship with ourselves, because we are oftentimes upset with ourselves. We beat up ourselves because we are the ones who disappoint ourselves the most. And so our own self-anger should not be projected onto the others, because for most of the time when people come angry, their anger is misplaced because they are angry at themselves and they are finding the others to pour that into. In all accounts, anger is one of the most powerful emotions, and that can be cultivated for our total transformation. It's the fire. And this fire, in all the metaphors, like when Shiva gets angry, fire comes out of his third eye. So the anger is fire, burning heat, like kama is fire, burning heat, desire. So this anger has the power, this fire has the power to incinerate whatever the negativity we have within, when we project it within to reflect within us what we lack.
For more free teachings from Acharya Thanishwar, visit www.vimarshafoundation.org. And if you learned something from this post, share it with a friend.